Hey everybody, I'm going to try and do this. It's been slowing down. I'm not sure if it's going to again. I need to free up some room on this computer, but I wanted to do a video and just touch base with everybody. The title of this video, are we on the same planet? Are we in the same country? If anybody follows me on Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, any of my main active pages or outlets of social media, you see that I'm very in tune with food consciousness, political consciousness, foreign affairs. I got a general overview that hasn't just been strictly sponged up by the mainstream media. And just because of that, something as pertinent as the Flint, Michigan water crisis is on my radar, but they may not keep repeating it to you on the mainstream media too. You see, that doesn't, they're not making money off that. They're strictly moving in a line of money and a very selfish lack of conscious, chaotic, neurotic neuroses. And this video is just to say, hey man, are we still Americans? Are we still that good part of America? Are we still a good human being on the planet where we can allow our days to go on while some of our Americans don't have clean water? While we can allow a Las Vegas shooting go uninvestigated by a true investigative agenda? I mean, a true open investigation. I'm commenting on this because you're not going to hear about this in the news. But in the independent media world of YouTube, which is under threat and may be turned over at December 14th, we have found that there are multiple witnesses from the Las Vegas shooting who testify to multiple shooters. And folks, the numbers are alarming. The amount of people that died from one person. Okay, the acoustic science has picked this apart to be false. There is at least 2 shooters. Multiple witnesses has picked this apart. There has been multiple shooters. And folks, you get this overall feeling that there's a small group of people with an agenda to shrink your liberties and shrink your gun rights and move into an Orwellian state. Something that JFK, I believe, warned in his speech. If you listen to that real important speech where he's talking about transparency and no secret oaths, this is what he was hinting at. This is where he was getting at. So, stay strong, stay smart. Let's petition them trying to take our internet. Let's call Washington, D.C. and tell them hell no. And let's pay attention to these people that were killed. And I want to quote Immortal Technique, not verbatim, but when he mentions a lyric regarding the U.S. foreign diplomacy, like our U.S. foreign diplomacy reflects on how we're eventually going to treat our own citizens. So if we're willing to bomb others not involved in a war and call them collateral damage, lie to the American people about weapons that do not exist, and overthrow democratically elected people, move into other people's affairs, let Hillary Clinton whisper in Obama's ear and leverage him long enough till he goes after Gaddafi, who was going off of the dollar, and they were going on their own currency, uniting with some African countries. They have a gold-backed currency. It's not that difficult to figure out. Follow the money, the banksters, okay? Follow it. Ever since I've had a life advocated of political awareness to a level, I know why I get my extra. So understand something, folks. We have a small amount of time here on this earth. Are you going to use her, abuse her, or are you going to challenge the institutions and systems that are killing her and cursing her and her children? I pray that you do the right thing and feel the Holy Spirit in this message, and we come together and do our part, because if we all make a little change, it'll be huge. It's too true. I love you.